Well, good morning. It's August 23rd. Yesterday I had my second eye cataract removed. Second eye. 3 weeks ago I had my right eye. Yesterday I had my left eye. And they implanted, besides taking out the cataract lens, they implanted corrective lens in both eyes, which I don't need glasses anymore. I can see pretty good. Just a matter of getting accustomed to them. But anyway, so this past weekend was the show in Deep South. I did pretty well, although all my half black purples arrived DOA. Dead on arrival, they're in the bottom of the box. And I guess because I shipped priority mail on Monday, and they got there on Wednesday, but nobody from the club was at the hotel. So I don't know how they were stored, but when Gordon and Harley unpacked my box, all my half black purples which were at the bottom of the box were all already dead. So it could have just been the heat or whatever, but the rest of the fish did okay. I was satisfied with my placements. I had already locked up the half black purple class for the year, so those entries only would have pushed me over into maybe second place in grand overall. But it's okay. I'm happy just making third place. In good company with Simon and Scott Williams, and Jim Alderson, I believe, is right behind me. Or maybe it's Tim Russo. But anyway, enough of that. My fish should be coming back today. I just got an update from the post office. They should be here sometime today. They were in Sarasota early this morning. This video, I'm just showing an update on what's available. A couple of the new things I have, my full reds, which threw some albinos several months ago, and I set those albinos up, and they just dropped some fry. I'd say 30% are albino, the rest are gold body, non-albino. So we'll see how they turn out. My new line of half black AOCs, which are darker, more blue with the black pattern, gave me a couple drops a couple of weeks ago, so I'll see how they're coming. Those start developing. My half black whites, I got a couple of drops from them. I got to see if I'm going to make those available. And my half black my leopards, my yellow leopards and purple leopards, I'm going to part with some of them. Okay, so those people that have been waiting for half black AOCs, the leopards, just get a hold of me. My special at $50 a trio, I don't know if I'm going to continue doing that. I might just give discounts on orders of 3 trios or more. Certain trios I'm not going to part at $50. They're probably going to go up to $60, not my normal $70, because I know shipping has gone up quite a bit. Anything west of the Mississippi River is like an extra $20 for express overnight. But anyway, my plans for the annual in October are tentative. Michelle and I were planning on going. I'm not sure right now if I'm going to be going. Some things have been going on that have to be addressed before I decide on purchasing tickets and make reservations at hotels and rental cars. So that'll be updated. To be continued on that front. My half black blues started producing. I was having some problems with them. I finally got a couple drops a few months ago, and the first drop is turning out really good. I mean, better than expected. Really dark half black bodies with brilliant blue caudals and dorsals. There are some that are darker, but they're in the video, so you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm not going to make them available yet. I'm going to pick my own breeders probably in the next few weeks. For those of you that know me, I set up my breeders quite young. So once I set up my breeders, I may offer the remaining males and females as trios or pairs. I don't intend on showing them. I got another drop coming up. The couple males that I did show, I showed single deltas, did well. Every time I put them in a show, just to test the waters, if the black in the body would stay black. And I wasn't disqualified all season. I think I placed 2 or 3 times. I got first place in my single half black blue. My multis did real well. I ended up first in that class. My AOC bicolors, Cobras, also I won that class. Half black purples. So four main classes I did well in this year. And I may show my half black reds next season. I've had them. They're very popular with my customers. So I basically don't have any large enough to enter because I sell so many of them. But that's the name of the game. But I'm undecided about next season as far as showing. If I'm going to continue to show in the volume of entries that I have been over the years, it's getting costly to ship. It's wear and tear on my body to pack up my entries. I'm 73 years old. I think other than my half black AOCs and possibly half black purples, I'm not sure what I'm going to be showing next season, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and do some water changes as soon as I finish this video. I already took the video of the fish I want to put in there. It's got to edit everything and put it together. So if you're interested in looking at the show results of the points from last week's show or the final tabulation of show points, just go to the IFGA.org, IFGA.org website, and 70% of the website is free to all visitors. The only portion that requires a paid membership is the judging board, the judging rule book, the archives, the monthly e-bulletin. That requires, to get access to those sections, you need to be a paid member. But a lot of the website is free to the public. I mean, you can find out all the upcoming show events, the show results. There's a few articles in there that are free, that are available to non-paying visitors. But I urge everybody to join. It's $25 a year, or if you're really a dedicated hobbyist, you pay the one-time $150 membership fee, and you'll have that forever. I mean, I urge all young Guppy enthusiasts who are just getting into the hobby, you pay that. That's 6 years of membership that you never have to pay. $25 a year in 6 years. The 7th year, everything's free. I mean, I've had lifetime membership for, I guess, since it was available, 20 years now. And I don't have to worry about my membership. Don't have to worry about my password. It's memorized on my computer. So But anyway, that's about all I have to say. I know you're tired of looking at my face. So, yeah, I guess you can see my eye is a little swollen. This is the eye that was done, my left eye. So still a little swollen. And it's a little light sensitive when I go outside. They give me these big ugly glasses to wear. I don't want to wear them. And I'm not going to be driving for a few days. It's just not. I don't need to go anywhere for a couple of days, so I just won't. I'm just going to stay working in the fish room. I got a lot of tanks to do water changes. The surgery set me back. I had to put drops in 3 days before, and whatever. I got drops to do for the next 3 weeks. But anyway, so let's see what else is going on with my strains. My Schubel greens are doing well. I'm getting some variations. I mostly have males that have green, but I noticed that they're starting to show some bluish purple mixed in with the green, so it's not a solid green. It's not what I like. My regular American greens have excellent color. They just don't compete well against the Schubel greens. I mean, they're big fish. They're just, I guess the judges don't like the color. The shape is fine. The dorsal matches 100%. The drawback is it doesn't have much green body color where the Schubels have the body color. So that's where the Schubels pick up points. I haven't really been showing my Schubel greens. And I'm going to be showing some reds maybe at the annual. I'll just ship. If I don't attend the annual, I will send some reds just to see how they compete against the other breeders, the other exhibitors. So my half black whites and half black yellows are doing okay. My multis are outstanding. My half black greens are really looking good. I may start showing them next year. They're very well uniform. I mean, I look at a tank of half black greens, they're identical. All the fish are the same size, same color. It's just a matter of if they're gonna appear green on the show bench. They're green here, they tend to turn depending on the light to whether it's going to be a purple or blue. But in my water, they're green. And the same thing with my purples. In my water, they're purple. Although my half black purples, when I show them, I haven't gotten disqualified for not being purple. So, my AOC bicolors, I have another line of AOC bicolors that aren't cobras. If anybody's interested in them, I have several tanks of them. I don't know if I'm going to continue the line. I just need tanks for other projects. So, okay, that's the end of me talking, and now let's watch the video. These are 4-month-old half black greens. This is all from one drop. These are reds.
Someone was detected after.
These are my half black purples. Also, these are all one drop. I don't mix my litters. These are my American Blues. I've had this line for many years.
Someone was detected at the...
These are my multis. These are a little bit older than I usually ship. I have younger. I just felt like doing the video on this tank more accessible. These are my AOC bicolor Cobras. I've had this line for many years. They originally came out of my half black AOCs, and I worked on setting the line for several years. Now they're true breeding, separate line from my half black AOCs. They will not produce half black fish. As you can see, they have a similar pattern like my leopards, without the half black body. These are my half black AOC leopards. And for IFGA purposes, they're just classified as half black AOC. There's another tank of my multis. Half black whites. I acquired these a couple years ago. They were a little smaller than my other strains, but they're definitely a half black body with white tails. These are young Schubel greens. I acquired these several years back. It's about third or fourth generation now. I have two lines of Schubel greens. This is the line I've been breeding for quite some time now. I really don't show them. Then my half black reds, they're very popular. These are variegated snake skins. They're mostly a yellowish pattern in the caudal, matching dorsals. Some of them are gold rather than the silver or gray. Very prolific. Most of my strains are quite prolific. This is a tank of mature Schubel greens. Too old to sell. I might show some of these at the annual. I'm not sure yet. I'm not even sure if I'm going to the annual. These are young half-black blues. Not sure if I'm going to make these available. I still have to pick my next generation of breeders. I mean, if you're interested, contact me and we'll see if I'm going to make some available. Nice half-black bodies. Really intense blue on some of the males. Some of them are a little darker, but I got some males coming up now. Intense blue, matching dorsals. These are some young purples. These are American purples. I have a lot of fry coming up. Actually, some of these I'm going to have to be moving soon. I have another line of purples that throw green and blues as well as purple. My one line of full reds that throws albinos gave me a nice drop the other day. Got about, I say 20-30% albinos. Hopefully I'll have some available once they start producing. Albinos are a little bit tougher than the regular reds.